Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny The Rock, Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. And another hook to the body score. Missing with the left hook. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He fails to score with that left hook. His stamina is off the charts. They stop the hook there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Show us something, Rocky. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Nice hook. Right hook's already working well. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Brilliant hook there. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab won't score. He missed with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both trying for a knockout. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Misses with the jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, dressed right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punch, counter punch. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
On to the sixth round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Might want to think of holding on. Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is...
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters. The Matrix, Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. He's got a reach of 65 inches.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Up first, it's Ryan King Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
A lot of trash talk between... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That jab scores. Nice hook. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Good counter punch. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twist.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. Hold that thought. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko on the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Shot for... 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko is buzzed. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fight.
And there's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can't connect with that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch, counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That counter shot lands. Nice job getting that punch through. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got Lomachenko in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Trying to buy time. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Lomachenko is buzzed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Garcia. There's the bell for round. They do to turn this around.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He scores with the counter. Nice defense on that hook. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your club.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That punch lands. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Started out Garcia. Back into the fray here in round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Lomachenko in trouble. How did they not go down?
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He blocks that right hook. Won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Start out Garcia. There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Perfect counter shot. Block that right hook. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Garcia in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Throwing the hook but it doesn't score. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
This fight will continue. It's bombs away. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Garcia. And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hold it right there. Lomachenko in trouble. Down goes Lomachenko. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. And that's it.